Welcome. Going to the airport. Get the Navy, Army, and Air Force. Proof.
Yeah, we're in the room where the graboid used to be. The gulp worm, as some might say.
Yeah.
Where the one where on Claire's side of the story is where it used to be. What?
Nothing.
What you looked at me like that for?
Nothing. I just looked at you. Can I look at you?
Hey, come on. Anyway.
Dan. Okay. What? I was making a Grumps reference.
Oh, I see.
I was also complimenting you.
Oh, good. What are you doing?
I'm looking at stuff.
Well, I just look at you running back and forth.
Well, maybe you're running back and forth. Have you thought of that, Mafuki?
Oh, what are you doing? You just got back to basics over here, and now you're in this.
Yep. I feel like I should take the first aid spray.
You're kind of maybe you should.
I ran into 2 hunters and they really hurt me.
I would.
I'm gonna save.
When you're injured?
It's only a normal caution.
All right.
I only won't save when I'm at like. Oh, I can go down more, but I'm just gonna rotate these 5 in like danger. Even orange caution, I'm a little like, should I save?
Right.
But I'm always holding out for the fact that I can find herbs. You know what I mean?
All right.
So now that this area went through a self-destruct phase, it's going to be harder to get to the area I want to get to. Not limping yet. Oh, how are you not dead? That's supposed to be one shot, bro.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah. As soon as he starts pooping blood, that's what that looks
Yeah.
like.
Well, I mean, also, you make kind of like a screechy sound. Like a... Ah!
What do you do?
Ah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think so, too. We were talking about off camera, just... I was saying that, you know, in literature and in media, well, we're talking about I have no mouth and I must scream. Or but I must scream? But I must scream. And...
I think so. I think that's what it is.
It makes the most more sense, grammatically. And I was talking about how, you know, the original creator of the book, of that poem, or that you know, it was a
short. It was a short.
It was a short story, yeah. When they made the game, when Sierra made the game,
I don't remember who it was.
Anyway, he said he didn't like the ending, one of the endings, because it was a good ending, where like the characters live and the evil supercomputer gets shut down and all that stuff, right? And there's a notice. 10-liter tank using 5 liters in oil man must be maintained. Standard amount of 7 liters. Okay.
All right.
It's one of those like fill the bucket, empty the bucket, fill the bucket, empty the bucket type things.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we do this. I think we do. I can't remember which one we start with. I think we go 1. 2, I think. Then
Okay.
1.
Could this look any more like it shouldn't? Like it looks
1. No, that wasn't right. Okay, hold on. Okay, keep the people entertained
Alright,
for a second.
So I was saying to everybody, to Octo, that I don't know if I really find pieces of literature and media, I don't know, I guess useful is the term, or maybe just, I don't know. There's just going to be a point to them unless you're going to.
Got it.
There you go. Good. There you go. It was easy.
You were supposed to do that. 3, 3, 5, 10, 3, 3, 5.
Yeah. Good.
Oh no!
Like, if a piece of literature or media doesn't have a redemptive function, a redemptive quality to it, I feel like it loses a lot of its point. You know, like, because then it's just bleak for the sake of being bleak. It's like watching a Final Destination movie. It's like, oh, and people die at the end. Like, This is really, come on. It's forced perspective. There you go.
Boom.
You just, yeah.
I'm not sure if they drop anything. I don't think so, but it's good to kill them anyway.
Yeah.
I don't need the shotgun shells yet.
You don't want to like, take him just in case?
I don't have the shotgun, so, I mean... Well, okay, hold on. Let me take them and go put them in the item box.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Because it's right there.
Yeah. So, like, I'm not saying that, you know, bad things shouldn't happen to characters or anything like that. I'm saying, like, it has to amount to something. You know, it has to mean something.
Yeah,
you know?
I get something like everything bad happens to this character and the character dies, like it's really bleak, but the point is you need to learn from what this character did.
Yeah, it's like
or learn from how they lived.
Yeah,
or something
it's like the
that.
moral is like. You know,
but if it's just like everything sucked for no reason.
Yeah.
That's the lesson.
Yeah.
Stuff sucks because it's life.
Because it
it's
sucks.
like, okay.
Because it does, right? It's like that joke.
I mean, there's a place for those type of stories, but I mean, like.
But it's like, but without that redemptive element, without that element of, you know, well, the element of at least caution, then what even is it? It's just to me it's just fluff. To me it's just fluff. It's just pointless, you know, because there has to be some kind of quality that's either redemptive or it has an element of, and now you know to not do this, you know, do better, you know, and that's the journey that the narrative takes you along. That's acceptable, I think. Like I said, I'm not opposed to bad things happening to characters. I'm saying that when bad things do happen, they have to amount to something, some moral, some. You can't just be like that bad, like that like really like intentionally bad story that Patrick tells SpongeBob. One day, there was someone who was so ugly that everybody died. The end. And it's like that. It's kind of like a kids show as a kids joke, but really that joke to me is like. That's what the problem with like so much bleak stuff. It's like it's bleak for the sake of it.
Yeah.
It's one day a guy was so ugly everybody died. Give me your money, please. And I'm like, but to me, I'm just like, what's the point of it, you know?
Oh.
Stinking jerk faces.
Well, he ran around me. It's fine because I'm right there.
Guess how you died. You know how you died?
How did I die?
Because the game designer decided to put a monster
right where
the camera switches, so you couldn't see him. Because that's scarier, I guess.
Well, no. Oh, I forgot he was here.
That's why you died.
Here's the thing, though, right? Like, I hate you. I hate you. I hate everything about you, Hunter.
He's alive still.
I really don't like hunters.
Oh, no.
I really, really don't like them. Design-wise, I like them, like the look of them and stuff.
Yeah, right.
But I just don't like how super powerful they are. I get that they're here to be super powerful, but it's like there's a lot of them and not a lot of healing items.
And so herein lies the next question I was going to ask you a few episodes ago, but we just never got a chance to. Is that good though? Like, is a game more scary if it's harder like this? Like, because I don't think it is. Not
maybe initially, but not in the long run. If that makes sense, like kind of like it's scary because you feel the urgency to not screw up, but then as soon as you go through the game again, you're just like, oh, it's just hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not.
And it's like it's not
like randomized horror or anything.
Yeah.
Which is totally where it's at. Randomized horror, dude. Super cool.
Yeah, and it's like it goes from being like tense to just being like, this is just annoying. Can we just stop this? Can I not die anymore?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. It's a very powerful attack.
Well, it's a grenade launcher, right? Like, I shouldn't really be using it on them, but I just don't want to deal with them.
Oh!
Whoa, hey, buddy.
There you go.
you dead?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm opposed to the game being difficult necessarily. I just feel like...
Well, I like hard games, so
Yeah.
I'm never opposed to any game being difficult. I am opposed to games being unfair difficult.
Well, it's just... Yeah, it's just... You have to be given enough tools. Like, you have to feel like when you come against a difficulty or a barrier of some sort, you have to be able to say to yourself, it's basically like a form of self-efficacy. Games are supposed to foster that kind of sentiment. Self-efficacy is basically the concept of you feeling that you can do it, basically. You have the ability to do it. It's not the actual ability to do it. It's just the ability that for you to think that you can do it.
Yeah. Well, okay.
And so games have to foster that when you play them. And that's really when frustration sets in. Frustration sets in when you get past the point of efficacy. It's the point of I believe I can do it. To I don't know what to do. I've tried everything. That's when frustration sets in. So the point is, making a game, you gotta make the players feel like that they have enough tools to be like, okay. So like, so for example, you'll die and be like, okay, I died. Maybe if I just try a different, attack or a different tactic or a different, then the hard difficulty is kind of justified because then you're not letting frustration set in just for the player because you're giving them enough tools to continually be thinking, oh,
he's gonna do it again. I was waiting for him that time. Sorry, guys, we'll speed up.
So
after your
there's
topic.
an example of.
Actually, I don't think we will because we're right there.
Here's an example of bad. So no, we have to go and fill up the thing again.
No, I saved it again.
Okay.
So we're right here.
So there's an example of bad self-efficacy because it's frustrating because you're doing everything the game is telling you to do. You're following the procedure of what the game is telling you to do, but you're not doing it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, and so that's why a lot of people will applaud games like Dark Souls and stuff like that because. Well, I in my opinion, I feel like the tools are a little limited.
For your style of
play. For my style of play, I feel like the tools are a little bit limiting. But, for the most part, there are a lot of places where you're like... What? Like, come on, like...
He's gonna...
You can't...
Because he runs around, the auto-aim doesn't...
He runs around you, and they put him on the place where your camera changes. So what happens with forced perspective here? You lose your bearings because the camera changes.
Well, it's not even that. It's that the auto aim is supposed to help, but because he is where the camera changes, the only time I get to see him and react to him is when he's in the middle of his jumping attack.
You should just wait wait for him right where he uses spawn.
Well, that's what I thought, but I waited there for a few seconds and he didn't move. See, nothing's happening. I think he's meant to only attack me there.
I mean, I think he's just walking down.
Oh yeah, he is. Oh,
jeez.
Good.
Man.
That's how to do it pro strats with Mifuki strategy.
Yeah.
Wait. Good things happen to those who wait.
Good things come to those who wait?
That's what I was looking for. Please,
so
some green herbs.
So that's basically the idea there, is like, if you have enough tools to give... Jeez.
Explosives on his back.
Good.
So you just gotta be careful of that guy.
This guy too, I guess. Hopefully...
Oh, hello, red eye zombies.
So if you give it, so the thinking is basically the concept or the theory, whatever you want to call it. The idea is that given enough tools, that moment of frustration won't set in for a while. because you'll constantly feel as if you can do it if you just change your strategies, you just do something differently, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I actually had something that. Hold on. Yeah, got the electricity. I had a
thank
bad
goodness.
experience in Dark Souls the other day.
Okay, go ahead.
In the DLC, actually, that
Okay.
you bought me for my birthday. Thank you
Oh,
very much.
You're welcome. I
Um,
know you were looking forward to it. So.
I really like. I've only played the one right now, which was Crown of the Old Iron King, and I really liked it.
Hmm.
But I was telling you about a boss that was literally the hardest boss I've ever fought in any Dark Souls game.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're talking about
And
it.
that was I think his name is the Foom Knight. If anyone fights him,
Isn't
good
it
luck.
the fume, like the fume knight?
It could be.
Like you know, like the
it's-
smoke, like fume.
I thought that's what it was, but I heard someone say Foom instead.
Fume. Okay. Well, anyway.
Whatever. It's one of the two. I heard someone say Foom. I just figured they were right.
Anyway.
If it's Fume, whatever. Doesn't matter. The boss
No.
is hard.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
The boss is super hard.
Yes.
And I was reading up on the boss because it took me probably about 25 to 30 tries to beat him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that he's like overly complicated. He has a lot of health.
Yes.
And he can one-shot you in his second form. So it's like, it's just hard, which is fine.
Mhm.
It's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is a big deal, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, like,
there's
one
something-
shotting again. Like,
it's one-shotting because I didn't build my character to have tons of health,
okay.
right?
Right.
So it's my fault.
Right.
But anyway, I finally beat him, and then I read up on him, and it's really cool. Veldstad, right? He's the guy with the giant bell that was guarding
Yes.
Vendrick. He, the knight, the Fume Knight, whatever, and
Yeah.
Venstalt were in competition. Oh my
Oh
gosh!
dear.
I'm just gonna try to run.
Okay. Oh! Go! Ah.
Dang it! Okay. I'll finish the story, and if I die again, we'll speed up. I figured out something really cool. I was reading it on the wiki.
Mm-hmm.
They were both competing to become Vendrick's, like the King's Guard, right?
Like the commander of the guard.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Velstadt won, and it's a Russian name. So if I'm saying that wrong,
That was German.
German. Sorry.
Yeah.
If I'm saying it wrong, whatever.
Pretty much every English person says German was wrong. Me too, including myself. Pretty sure you don't pronounce it Blitzkrieg or whatever, you know.
I'm pretty sure it's Blitzkrieg, isn't it? Anyway.
Yeah.
If you can go and get his armor, you can buy Velstadt's
No?
armor from one of the vendors in Majula.
Yeah.
And if you go in wearing Velstadt's gear, he immediately goes to his second form.
Oh, neat.
So because he lost to him, so he gets upset. So he immediately powers up his sword and just fights you in his second form, which is super cool to me.
Which is cool, but like.
It's annoying, but
Yeah,
it's super
it'd
cool.
make it harder, wouldn't it? It is a cool, nice little Easter egg, though.
Yeah.
I really love that when.
Oh. I
Oh,
stopped
good.
with the exact
Okay.
bullets.
Good. I really love when developers like think about monster placement, think about boss fights, and they give them a reason to be there,
Yeah.
like a lore reason why they're there. It's not just like you're going through the cave and there's a dragon, and it's like, okay, that's fine. Well, why is it there?
Yeah,
You
well,
know?
I actually, speaking of that, I have an issue with Dark Souls 2 with some of the enemy placement. Specifically, do you remember Earthen Peak? The poison area?
Yes, yeah.
And they had the bandage guys with the bone
like,
shield.
scythe?
And they had this, like, it's an electric
It's
spear.
like a sickle type thing, right?
sort of
isn't it?
deal? Yeah. Those guys are called Grave Wardens
Grave Wardens.
because they protect the Undead Crypt.
Right.
Or not the, Undead Crypt.
Minecraft, yeah.
Where you find Vendrick.
Mm-hmm.
So why are they in Earthen Peak?
Maybe there's graves there.
There's not, though.
That you know of, maybe? I don't know.
Even the wiki's like, why are they there?
My
we don't
hand
know why they're there.
my hand is literally full of straws at this point.
Yeah.
Um,
It's just like they're there because they're cool enemies, yeah, but because they're called Grave Wardens and they're specifically the guardians underneath the.
there you go, everyone. See, literally, I said literally full of straws. There you go. Anyway,
he picked up a straw that was on my desk. Where it's like, why are you here? Because he's under. They're supposed to be in the under crypt.
yeah,
Where the warden, I guess it's just the warden.
yeah,
Is.
yeah.
Because he talks to you and he's the guy that says, undead don't bring light.
Right.
That guy?
Yeah.
And they don't attack you unless you use a torch or a spell to bring light in the crypt. So I don't understand why they're in Earthen Peak. I don't get it.
That's a good point of a questionable monster placement, because I think to it's monster placement is one of those things that you could easily look at and go, put a goblin here or something, I don't know, right? And just be done with it, you know? But you can use even something as monster placement or item placement, weapon placement as a means to validate your narrative. Good job.
Got it.
As a means to validate your narrative.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh man, we're getting...
If I ran into that fire, I would have been really upset with myself. I'm trying to remember where I need to put the proofs.
Oh. It was in like a panel. I had like a...
Right, I know where it is
It was
now.
like 3...
I know where it is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So...
Hopefully there's no more hunters.
Yeah, hopefully. So... Because that...
No, that's backwards. One is supposed to start at the top. It was at the bottom.
Oh, whoops.
Have you ever seen a keypad?
Yeah.
They always have, like, 1, 2, 3 is always at the top. Not 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, that's weird.
Weird. Sorry.
I don't think it's a Japanese thing either, but... Anyway,
It's an Ashford thing.
It's an Ashford thing. Oh!
Oh, please.
No!
Okay. I'm just gonna run.
No, the zombie there.
I have to run, though. Oh.
And there, probably, with the camera switches. Okay, no, you're fine. So, yeah. So,
I'm in orange coffee.
if you're in, a place that's let's say you're going to, I don't know, the underworld or something like that, right? And it's like, you're running to Cerberus. And you're like, okay, cool. Like, it fits thematically and it makes sense, like, both from a narrative perspective and...
But if you ran into the Angel of Death, you'd be like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, right? If you ran into a... I don't know, man. If you ran into, like, a... I don't know, doppelganger, maybe, or something weird like that.
If you ran into Donald Duck. I don't know, he kind of deserves... If you ran into Goofy...
Yeah, that's a perfect...
Because Donald is kind of,
we're
not so sure about Donald.
But Goofy is a pure-hearted soul, Yeah, there you go. Right here. Save!
I don't have any ink ribbons. I'm assuming it's fine.
Okay.
Don't you like going into the menu every time?
Yeah. And then,
There we go. Pull the lever,
That's
Crunk.
gonna be...
Please don't be the wrong lever.
Please, it's gonna be a monster.
Hey! Oh, there's an herb! Oh! And shotgun shells, but mostly the herb.
An herb? What's an herb?
Herb, whatever. Are you an herbivore?
I guess I'm an omnivore.
Yeah.
Well, nearly.
Yeah, well, you eat vegetables and meat and fruit. Like.
Yeah, but I'm not quite an omnivore. Because that would imply I eat everything. I don't eat...
Yeah, okay.
Insects. Which, I mean, you
could.
mean,
you probably have.
Yeah, I've heard the stories.
Oh, there's another one.
What are you doing? You're under attack by things. Look out!
Okay.
Climb that ladder.
The whatever plate should be down here, and then I can combine the mixtures and then use the eagle plate and dissolve the blue.
Ugh, man.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, more. So much of it.
Oh, I think it's blue though. That's
no,
fine.
those ones are green. Those ones are green.
No, it said blue.
Oh, there's two
right there. Oh. I'm the one with 20/20. How am I missing this?
I don't know. I actually have questionable eyesight.
Oh, man. Oh.
Enjoy that. Chew on it.
Oh, fine. Look at me, running like a normal human now. Ooh,
Oh, it's a boss fight.
I guess.
Could be more of a boss fight. Come on. This is how Morpha attacks
Yeah, I was
you.
about to say, is this Morpha?
Oh my goodness.
I don't
What is
remember
that?
this thing.
What is that thing? Okay.
I
I
just unequipped that like an idiot. I do that so often.
yeah.
Should I?
We have 3 shots. Maybe
Well,
you should leave
I'm
and come
gonna
back.
run around. I don't think you can. I'm gonna run around. Look, handgun bullets. Before I even attack the boss, let's run around and get a lay of the land.
Like no, like figure out the.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
He's not even really trying to attack
You don't want
me.
to fall in there though, eh?
So should I just pistol him?
Because he's kind of like electrical looking, so you don't want to touch him. So I'm guessing knifing is bad. And can you fall in there? I was gonna
I think I can push X and go in there.
Okay. Do you want to do that?
I don't know how I'm
maybe
supposed to.
maybe
hit
you
him.
have to get down there and do it. Do it. Oh wait.
Yeah, I do. I think I have to.
Oh man.
Ugh.
Okay.
I think he instantly does
He
the.
knows?
He does. He instantly
Yeah.
does the electricity thing.
Okay, so that's not gonna work.
Um.
You have to wait for him to come over, or you have to go over to him and shoot him. Do you auto aim down?
No, I have to manually aim down, but it's like right there.
Oh come on!
I'm trying to think of any weapons that would drop. Like the grenade launcher, but that would be it.
Yeah, that can't be the only solution to this puzzle.
I figured you would just drain the water.
Yeah, but is there like a switch somewhere, a lever on the wall or something?
I don't think so. Surely he does enough damage to kill me by the time I get to the thing, right?
I'd be willing to bet, yeah, answer is yes.
Huh.
Um,
Well, you know what? It's about time to wrap up anyway.
okay.
So we'll figure out what to do and get that Eagle Plate next time. See you guys later.